Yo, it's Doughboy from the I Don't Care What You Think podcast, and we partnered up with Dad Gang. For all you men out there who love being a dad, who being a dad is the most important thing in the world, you click the link in the description and get you 15% off all merch. I don't care what you think, Dad Gang. Yo, welcome to another episode of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast.
My bad.
My bad.
Well, we don't care what you think.
It's your host, Doughboy.
It's the coolest podcast in the world, Ray Spitter.
And we've been going for a minute. We know y'all missed us.
Facts.
You feel me? We missed y'all too, but we had to do a couple of upgrades and a couple of
We missed y'all so much, we upgraded.
You know what I'm saying? We tidied it up. You know what I'm saying? But we got a special guest in the building, and this special guest, you probably see him around town for your local, up and coming artists.
Super supporting Jersey.
You know, he done put me on artists without him even knowing that he put me on artists.
Facts.
You know, he shine light on the state and different, and not the city, the state. Like he interviewing artists from Booton, New Jersey. I ain't never even been to Booton. He interviewing artists from all over.
Then he taking you on he coming to get you, first of all, pulling up on you, taking you to a nice location, and y'all just have a conversation, and it's dope. Like, we was a part of that. Now we had to bring him into our world. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to have you here.
And we just want to thank y'all and tell y'all, hey, yo, you could chill.
Facts.
Because we got the CEO in the building. Tell them who we got in the building, baby.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Beto, a.k.a. Ayo Chill, in the building, yo. I'm so excited to be here, yo. I feel like this has been a long time coming. You guys are somebody I've been watching for a while as well.
Right.
Seeing the come up, hearing your story, having you in the car over there at Eagle Rock for our first podcast there.
Right.
And you guys are just, your guys' energy, your spirit, also your ability to actually care about the craft of podcasting and interviewing is impressive. So, I'm just happy to be here, dog.
Appreciate you, bro. That was wild professional.
You know what? I'm about to give another round of applause.
The professionalism is at an all-time high right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
now, we would have gave him a pair of headphones, but it would have took away from the suit.
Nah, facts. Y'all ain't fucking. Y'all ain't fucking.
We ain't to take away from the suit.
What Cameron say? So I'm gonna keep it tall. Y'all ain't fucking with my man.
Y'all ain't fucking with my man. He got that shit on, man. Yeah, and if y'all want to know how much it costs a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. No numbers. It's just a lot. Like, what was it when they rung it up? A lot.
A lot.
Y'all already know.
But how you been, man, since the last time we seen?
What's going on? How life treating you?
Dude, so much has changed. I don't even know where to begin. We got Mad Minds live running. It's New Jersey's only live open mic podcast. It's basically a show where we pick artists at random, on the wheel, on stage. We never know who's gonna come up. It's a completely improvised show. And we interview them for 5 minutes after they perform on stage. I believe, personally, and no offense to any other studio in New Jersey, but it's the best studio in New Jersey. Our sound team, our camera crew, our live stream team, it's just absolutely incredible. So we got that running right now. That has been absolutely sick. We also have 4 featured artists usually per event. That's every first Wednesday of the month at Alpha Wave Studios out in Whippany. We got that moving. Ayo Chill podcast will be making a huge return this year as well. I can't announce too much things with that yet, but that'll be absolutely sick. I'm also been hosting a soccer tournament for kids recently. That's a big new thing, ages 6 to 13. I'm the host for that as well, at least the first host. We'll see how things go. What else, man? Just been continuing to work with the New Jersey community. Shout out Underground Developmental. Shout out, that's the only one I got in my head right now, but shout out to all the other artists that I've just be keeping in touch with. And yeah, man, just keeping it rolling, staying busy. And I'm also a part-time barista right now. Shout out to Cafe Luna, yo. You want to come visit me, bro?
Dope. I say one thing about you, bro. You always got some shit going on. Like, no matter what you're doing, if it's not the podcast, Mad Minds, like you just said, you bartend now. Like, you always keeping yourself busy. So I think that's a real dope thing about you. And you're not afraid to branch out and learn new things and shit like that. That's one thing I learned from you when we did podcast, though. So it's dope. Word
up. Thank you, yo.
No problem,
man. I mean, I think it's all about just staying busy, yo.
No, facts.
If you really want to do this artist thing, and especially in a space and a place where there's not too many real podcasters out here, dog.
Facts.
Or people posting up consistently. I've seen how many. I mean, you guys too. How many podcasts have we seen start and finish within a year? You know what I mean? They never post
hundreds and shit. Yeah.
It's a hard gig, and to find out how it works out monetarily, dog. I mean, I don't want to be serving coffee right now, dog.
Word.
No offense to the coffee shop. I don't like it.
Nah,
the people
facts.
are cool.
Nobody
I'm a people
really,
person,
nobody
but-
really likes their 9 to 5. Let's be honest. Like, unless your
do
9 to
what you
5 is your dream job, then that's different. But if it's just something that's paying the bills and keeping you afloat, you don't really love it. You just tolerate it. So,
Word up.
yeah. Word up.
Oh, one more thing I gotta say real quick, just because my music partner, my music friend, that sounded weird, music partner.
Nah, that's cool. We get what you're saying.
My
yeah.
boy, shout out AK40 Devin. We have a new song that just dropped.
Okay.
And I'm coming out of the artist retirement for the first time in like 6 years.
Okay.
It's my first feature on a song in a while. It's called Waste No Time, out right now with AK40 Devin. Go stream that.
AK-40 Devin. I know that's a play off AK-47.
Yeah.
That's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, man.
Criminals.
Crying.
So
Criminal is crazy.
to go back to what you said about consistency, when you was like, yeah, you know how many podcasters start and then they just stop within a year? I'm going to tell you a funny story. It's a podcast out there that started, got monetized, subs, everything. I don't know what happened, but they stopped. We caught their ass and passed them.
Oh yeah. You was telling me that the other day. Shout out to all those podcasts that got surpassed.
I watch everybody numbers. And that shit went. I said, ooh. And then we started going, and I'm like, ooh, we caught them.
Yeah, this the one y'all gotta worry about. I don't care.
He don't give a fuck.
I don't care about y'all.
You know why I pay attention to that? Because when you call, let me tell you why I pay attention to that. When you call yourself number one, that can be an internal thing.
Of course.
Fact.
And I've seen you go all out. Like, nigga, you did an interview in the Teletubby outfit. Like, I've seen you go.
Yeah.
I've seen you go all out. When I tell people, if there's anybody who can fuck with us on an interview stand base, it's you.
Thank you, man.
Far as product wise, because I ain't wearing. I'm the outlandish one out the fucking group. I'm not wearing no Teletubby outfit to no podcast. I don't give a fuck that is Halloween. So you understand the importance of making the guests feel comfortable enough to open up to you. And when I watch other platforms do this, I just go, yo, you in it for the dollar or you in it to go viral. And it's like, that's cool. I'm not saying that's wrong, but your quality not worth replaying. So now what do we have? Because we all got our favorite TV shows, all of us. We all got our, even if we listen to podcasts, we all got our favorite podcasts. He know his favorite Gilly and Wallow episode. He could just go back to it. And it don't feel like he already heard it before.
Yeah.
I can go listen to Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp shit all day because of how funny it was.
Yeah, no, that joint is fire.
But there are other interviews them same platforms do. I ain't never clicking that shit again. Right. So how good is your replay value?
Not you. I know
Not you technically.
Yeah, he just.
But
he
that's
just saying like a
that's my
genuine
thing
question.
for people who do content creating.
Yeah.
How good is the replay value? Like how many times? Like your friends send you reels every day. How many times you click that reel though? Because you wanted to show somebody else who don't have an Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo, look at this shit, my man. So how many times did somebody send you something? You looked at it like, oh yeah, that was cool, and never told no one else about it. You didn't even send it off again.
Word.
And that's what we pride ourselves on. Like, we've interviewed people and people have hit me up weeks later. Like, yo, man, I just watched it again. Yo, this shit was fun. Or they'll put me and Ray on their albums.
Yeah.
And like intros and songs and stuff like that. Or I know you cool with Samaya Savage. I'm really cool with Jay Wonder. The fact that we on his last album from an interview that he not even in. It was just us talking about him. And he was like, you mind if I use this? And I said, yeah. But you got these other people doing all these interviews, but yeah, it's right here and then it's gone. Like fairy
that's a
dust.
fact.
So I appreciate what you're saying. And I will apologize to independent artists because being an independent podcaster, I understand the pain them niggas go through when they put out all that fucking music and don't nobody see it. Ray ain't been here this long. I've been here 10 years doing this shit, son. Like, well, it's coming up to 10 years. I started in 2018. You feel me? Like,
Word up.
Like that shit, and to finally get the recognition or the guest or the look,
that's a long ass
or
song.
like the first time another content creator made content about our content, I thought I hit the jackpot.
Yeah, man.
I'm on YouTube like
That nigga suck.
I sent that shit to Ray. I said, look at this nigga, look at Dick eating, look at him. Look. He was up there like, I just can't stand those two guys. Once the hate came in, I knew we was doing something right.
Yeah, matter of fact, somebody said something. I believe it's my boy Tyreek. He's out from Brooklyn, out from I forget exactly what area in Brooklyn, but he always said he's like, you ain't popping if you don't got haters. I'll never forget
that's a
that.
fact.
He always said, you know, I think we talked about that a little bit
Yeah.
last time we talked about our podcast too.
I wouldn't say you ain't popping unless you got haters. I just say you got more people watching now because nobody really want nobody to hate them. But when somebody start hating something that's good, it's like, all right, I might be on a couple people radar. If somebody hate me for no reason, like it just be crazy.
I'll say this: it ain't that you ain't popping if you ain't got haters. I'll say once the negativity starts, now you know you in the realm of people who don't know you.
Yeah,
Because I know I'm a selective out of a selective few. Everybody's not as honest as me. So I could call you and be like, yeah, that episode was ass. But all your friends not gonna do that. But
I hate
once,
when people don't tell me
but
something
once you
ass.
start getting that,
yeah.
like we have a whole video right now going viral with the guy Champ. It's people literally commenting like, yo, I couldn't get past the first 3 minutes because the two dudes on the couch keep laughing. And I'm just like, the clip
laughing
20.
made you hate it
the
that
clip,
much? That's crazy.
mind you, the clip 29 minutes. You couldn't get past the first 3 minutes. He talked for 26 minutes without any interruptions. So you can't even get to why you got here. Like you seen this somewhere else and was like, I can't get to. No, you watched it all. You just was looking for a negative comment. Or I made a video talking about how I fuck Will Smith. Fuck Will Smith. I made a video about fuck
I'm not
Will
on that
Smith.
side.
No, somebody literally left a comment and said, I was about to troll. But halfway through this video, I said, man, he absolutely right. I ain't even about to waste my time. Like he literally said, I seen the title and said, I'm about to troll his ass.
Nah,
He
it
said,
be
next
like
thing
that.
you know, I watched the whole video like, yo, you right. And I commented back, I said, appreciate it. He was like, you got it. You dodged the troll.
No, that's a fact. It'd be like that.
So I'm going to get straight to it because I told him I'm going to ask you this question. So who's still paying them bills, man? You paying them bills now, man? They cut you off? Cut you.
Oh shit.
Paying the bill. We going straight into it? Yeah, dog.
I had to
shit.
Because when he said it to us on his platform, we was like, nigga,
Man, I
what?
was like, what, nigga? Like, I like that though. Like, I like that your family gave you a chance to do that. So, what was the transition like? I forget how long ago we podcasted together, but I know you said they said you had a year, and then you had to get back into being a regular like adult.
Yeah.
So, what was that? Are we there now? Like,
So the thing is that I was basically for the past 2.5 years completely freelancing off of doing like video work and doing video projects and getting paid decent. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the biggest problem with that is that it's so inconsistent and it's so, I don't want to say random, but you really need to be good with your finances to be able to be a freelance videographer. You know, and not only that, like when you have a passion behind it that like pushes you, it pushes you through those hard moments. For me, it was always pushing through the hard moments just financially, and like I wasn't really in love with like making videos. I love making videos for myself. I love the craft of making art, but yeah. So being the freelancer, you know, like I'd be making, okay, let me like charge this guy $300, $400 to do a video.
Yeah.
And I do that every couple of, you know, like maybe twice a week for a month, you know what I mean? You'd get a lot of money and then you mad irresponsible, you spend it mad quick, you spend it on bullshit. And excuse my language. But
Nah, you good. You
nah,
good,
you
man.
good. Yeah, we straight.
yeah, and you spend it, and you know, like my family was there to pick up the pieces when I'm like, yo, I'm broke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or hey, like I can't pay rent this month, and they're like, yo, it's cool, like we just got you covered. And really, my family is just like, you know, big supporters is like, you know, just my like, you know, immediate family, my household right now, my sister, brother-in-law, you know, and after a year, they were like, all right, let's see like where you're at with like your plans. Because the plans was always, you know, maybe make the video business bigger, make the podcast itself bigger.
Shout out to the family, bro, because a lot
Yeah.
of people don't have a support system like that. And it's fire that you even like, other people will have that support system and you would think they don't because they won't even mention it or give credit to who do hold them down. So shout out to you for one, for making sure that you keep that out there. Like, nah, my family hold me down. But what is it like? How is it now?
Now, so we came to the end of the year, and it's funny because they're like, "All right, we gotta have this meeting, dog. Where you at?
Or like
Where
what you got
at?
going on, bro? Like, what the subscribers looking like?
What the subscribers? What's the view count? But you know what? I had a lot to show. Even though I had a lot to show, I'm just like, yo, it's still gonna be a journey. Because at some point, like, I think the highest I was on my Instagram was like 50,000 people tuning into my Instagram, like in and out, trying new pieces of content and stuff like that. But even saying that, they're like, I have 50,000 people. How many of those people are buying, like, can they each buy like a $5 hat or something? It's like, then you got money then. And it's nah, I don't have it converting like that. So now they're just like, all right, you got to pick up a job. You know what I mean? I'm working as a barista, like I said, at a coffee shop. And I'm just paying the bills through that, man. And I'm working a lot there, dog. There's some weeks that I'm doing like 56 hours, yo. But like, dude, I go in there 5 a.m. I have to wake up at 4:30. I'm there from like whenever we open, like whenever I get there, like 5:30 all the way to like 4:30. It's an hour drive home sometimes with the traffic. As soon as I get home, I edit. I still collaborate with as many people as I can, and I keep it going. And it just made me realize. And sorry, I know this is
no,
huge,
you good.
like expansion to your question, but like, you know, getting into the spot where I am now, where it's like, damn, I really need to get back on my grind to be able to keep on hustling and doing what I love. That's kind of why I kind of switched up the vibe a little bit. Now I'm wearing suits all the time. I want people to take me serious. I got my classical music side of myself back out now. And it's just like, that's completely like changed the game. Because even like, you know, I was doing these podcasts with Mad Minds. I'm walking through the crowd one day. It's so funny. I hear somebody, they're like, yo, who the fuck is Ayo Chill, bro? What gives him that right to sit on that stage and give us critiques on what we do? You know, like what gives him the right? They don't know I've dedicated my life to music. They don't know I'm a sound engineer. They don't know I went through college and got a scholarship and did all this other stuff with classical music. They don't know none of that. And then I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? I'm gonna train hard as hell, like I did in college, do my opera, and I'm gonna blow the audience away. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna start wearing the suit. So people start taking me seriously. I always hated suits. I never
only like them for occasions.
Yeah, dude. But now it's just like, it's just weird how this next level of like professionalism for me is like affecting me because I feel like I really big boundaries with a lot of people. And it's hard to be like, you know, sometimes it's hard to wear, you know, fashionable street clothes. You're walking into like, you know, a big place where you're trying to make a big deal. And then they're just like, yo, you're not serious. And I was like, nah, it's not that I'm not serious. It's like, y'all don't understand. Y'all judging me based on appearance. And I was like, okay, let's switch it up a little. Let's change up the vibes and let's see where it goes. So yeah, that's my long-winded answer to.
Nah, you cool, bro.
Where are you at now with your money? I'm still broke. Long answer short, TLDR. I'm broke. I'm working as a barista.
I ain't got no money, baby.
Crying,
I'm paying the bills, bro. I'm getting it done.
So going back to like getting a job and all that, like you know, how you pronounce this shit again? Barista?
Barista, yeah, it's a fancy word for serving coffee.
Man, that nigga serve coffee.
Making
man.
lattes. Yo,
If y'all want a coffee deal, we could hook you up.
Dog, my latte art is fire.
No, I'm saying we really. Andy, come in here real quick.
Nah.
Yo, we got some coffee for you.
He brews his own coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Is Andy here? Is he coming back in at some point?
Yeah.
Eventually, but he out there. I mean, hook up, man. He got some good coffee. Well, I don't know. I don't drink
Say
coffee.
less, yo. I'm into coffee too now, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah, dude. I feel like I could make a short mini series just going to different coffee shops and reviewing them. And
You
stuff.
should.
You should.
I feel like,
Word.
this would be cool content.
That's dope. So, what was your feelings like going back to working and stuff like that? Like, how did you feel about it? Like, you know, after the meeting and all that stuff. Like, what was when you went in your room and you sat down and you thought about it? Not did you feel like a failure, but did you feel like I ain't get it done the way I wanted to get it done, but I'm still gonna get it done?
You know, yeah, nah. I actually was like pretty positive about it because my biggest failure was when I used to be at my studio in Boonton, and that was like my dream studio. I finally got it, and I had to deal with these two other guys, and it ended up just not working out. And then but dog, like I was there for a year and a half maybe, and like, dude, I was there during construction. I was there like piecing stuff together, hammering stuff onto the wall, screwing stuff in, installing like, you know, like a hand dryer into the bathroom, making that place my home. I put my whole everything. I invested probably like 10 G's between like equipment and like moving in and having to invest in the studio and pay rent. Easily spent 10 G's. And so like when it didn't work out, you know, the saddest thing was moving that stuff up out,
Out
of
of
the
there,
studio,
yeah. I know. I feel you,
piece
bro.
by piece. And I had taken everything out of my bedroom. You know what I mean?
So you had to move
And so
that
like
joint
my
back.
family
Yeah.
is seeing me move everything back, piece by piece, into my bedroom. That shit sent me into a spiral for 2 months, bro.
I feel you.
Yo, so what happened? Like, how y'all fall out?
I can't get into the deep contents of that because I still respect them and everything they do.
Nah, you signed the NDA. You ain't got to let them.
Sound the NDA
Then
is
cut
crazy.
that nigga with the P Diddy. man.
But long story short, we just had differences of businesses.
Yeah, different views on
They
things.
were more very serious sound engineers who are editing stuff, and I'm over here bringing in different characters, different people. I have a big personality. Our schedules and when we're booking stuff is just clashing because
So how did y'all connect?
we connected through like me getting what's it called, an internship in college.
Oh wow.
So that's how we ended up connecting.
Word. Shout out to them.
Yeah, no, shout out to them. But yeah, that was kind of like the big thing. So now getting back into work now with the coffee shop,
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, bro, it's hustle time, bro. That's all I got into my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I got some credit card debt I need to take care of. I got some other debt that I need to take care of. I was like, let's just work. Let's just get it done. And that's what I'm doing, man. Just clock in, clock out. I got to do what I got to do. This is what's my money maker right now. I got to appreciate it. My family needs support, paying bills. They need this. I'm gonna do what I got to do. And just like, you know, keep it going.
That's all you could do, bro. I mean, no matter how life, no matter what way life come at you, you just gotta keep that shit rolling. Cause once you stop and you let that shit bother you or overpower your thoughts and cloud your mind, then it's like, damn, like if I don't work, then I'm just gonna be stuck. So,
Yeah, dude.
fuck it.
Attitude of gratitude, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This is what you got to be. Like,
Nah, you got a super positive attitude, bro. It's always love when you come through type shit, or when we even like on social media and shit. It's always mad love and shit, and I see you doing your thing. So let's get into the Mad Minds thing.
Yeah, man. Shout out mama.
Would y'all? All right, so y'all do the open.
No, they kill me if I don't do it, bro. They kill
Yeah,
me.
I'm crying.
Shut up, man.
So do y'all ever throw shows like just for one artist? Like if y'all had one artist that reached out to y'all and they wanted to put a show together.
Man, all right. To answer that, I'm gonna try really hard just to answer your question without getting freaking too
Yeah.
deep into stuff. No, we haven't just thrown a show for one person.
What would it take to do that?
What would it take to do that?
Yeah.
I'm not the right person to ask that, actually.
Cool. Because my next question is, what is your role in Mad Minds?
Okay, bet. My role in Mad Minds is that I guess you could call them like a sort of a secretary of sorts.
Okay.
To like organizing the team and kind of like I take a role in taking notes during our team meetings. I really work hand in hand with Turkish Royale. Shout out Turk.
Who that?
He's the owner of Mad Minds.
Oh, all right.
So he's the owner and head of Mad Minds. And so what me and him have done is we broken Mad Minds into like a separate, two kind of separate things right now, but it's
Okay.
all under the Mad Minds brand. So you have Mad Minds Takeover, which is like our festival, you know, artist showcases.
Yeah.
And then you have Mad Minds Live, which is our monthly podcast. And
Nah,
so-
because I'm trying to put a show together. Like I'm trying to headline some joint. Like,
Dude, he's the man to talk to, dog.
Word.
Because on the takeover side of things,
Yeah.
like I don't involve myself as much as that. I'm literally just a live podcast at that event. Although I talked to the team about. Thank you so much, dude. I talked to the team about like where the events are going to be. Like for the takeovers, we'll scout out different places together. Because I still have to be a podcaster, so I'll be like, okay, this is where I'm gonna be set up. We're still working very hand in hand.
Yeah.
But the Mad Minds live portion, we're very like, that's something that we're working together. Like we're talking about, are you gonna play a character at this show? Who are we getting as featured artists for this show? And like the Mad Minds live thing is like so much more artistically intense than the takeover shows. Because, and you know, Turk doesn't like that I say this, and I don't mean it in a bad way,
Yeah.
but the takeover shows, you know, although we show love to a lot of artists, you don't need to be a huge artist to sell 50 tickets, 40 tickets. Some of the artists will go in there and sell no tickets, you know what I
Right.
mean? But it's also a thing where it's like, yo, at the end of the day, we break it down, just in general. If we're renting out a club, and those owners are trusting us and our brand to be at that club,
right.
they're expecting us to have people drinking or us pay a certain fee to be there.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
once and this is just simple business. If we're paying a fee or they're expecting us to bring people in, like we need to also make our side of the money too. You know
Right,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
People need to get paid out. We got DJ, we got audio, we got helpers, we got volunteers, even people who just do it for the love.
Yeah, for
but at
sure.
the end of the day, some people need to eat. I need to eat, dog. I'm bringing in $2,000 worth of equipment and my own staff, and I'm paying them out too. So I got to make a little bit of something too.
That's real shit. I ain't been to one yet. Like my schedule don't be on y'all schedule. Like y'all be doing it on Wednesdays, right?
Dog.
Yeah.
Well, the Wednesdays are for the podcast shows, yes.
Okay.
But for the takeovers, we usually have them Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But you guys let me know whichever one you guys want. You guys got free tickets, bro.
Oh, word. Say no more.
You guys know that.
Yeah, I need to come out. There.
Whichever one y'all got on the Sunday, I'm there.
Say less.
Whenever you got any Sunday, just hit me and I'll just be there.
Say
Yeah,
less.
word. I'm trying to perform out there, man. I need to come to that side
I
of
think
Jersey.
the live show, bro. Like the live show, we've done a absolutely, and this actually falls on me. I take full responsibility for this. Really bad job on promoting it and letting people know what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, I'm telling you, bro, this is going to be the biggest show in New Jersey. It's going to be the biggest show in New Jersey. It's not as in show, as in like, competing with anybody else who's doing showcases.
Yeah.
Nah, this is not that, bro. This is like a show where you sit down and you go to get entertained, dog. It's crazy, dog. The moments we've had on there now, even I don't know when this podcast is gonna be out. It's probably not gonna be out in time for our next one, but June 4th, our special guest panelist is producer B-Corn. B-Corn
Oh, I don't
produced on Travis Scott's album, what's it called? I think it was Astro World.
Astro World.
But he did Stargazing. You know what I mean? He's
shit.
worked with Lil Wayne, Fetty Wap, Meek Mill, and he has other songs. And he has 2 platinum certifications, dude.
Oh shit! Shout
And
out to him.
he has a Grammy certificate as well, dog.
Oh, full
Like,
album.
He's man, I'd have to look it up. I'm gonna.
Probably Astro World.
Yeah, it is probably. it's
Astro World got a
Scott.
Grammy
But I think one of the songs though.
or Stargate?
It is.
Hold up.
Probably
Stargazing is I know that's the play.
I'll tell you right now because I don't want to butcher it.
I ain't even know.
Even
I ain't even.
first of all, why he look it up now? Why he look it up?
Am I not supposed to have the
See,
phone?
now you
No,
good.
you good. No, you good.
good.
Mom, yeah, you
good. Just act natural. Just act natural.
He pulled the
We
phone
about
out
to-
like a gun.
Hold on, now we going to commentate on him. All right, as he pulls out the phone, he hides the Rolex that's on his
Hey,
left
yo.
wrist.
All right, so it says here the platinums were for Travis Scott's Stargazing.
Told you.
And then DJ Khaled's Hold You Down with Chris Brown, August,
August Alsina and
That's
Nicki
on
Minaj.
ass.
You
Future
crazy.
and
That's that
Jeremiah.
work.
So,
So
work.
he's gonna
well, I
be
don't
there.
like DJ Khaled. So.
Yeah, you don't like Khaled at all.
He's going to be there commentating on every single person who gets picked at random. And he's gonna be there with us interviewing them.
See, I went to an open mic like that before.
Tell him what time you got on stage.
Bro,
They did the well. Tell him what time you. Ray was one of the first people there. Tell him what time you got on stage.
I got on that stage. I got there at 9:30, bro. I ain't get on that stage till 12:15, bro.
You were the first person there?
He's the first nigga there.
Yeah, kinda. Like it was some people there before me, but it was like, yo, why did I wait 3 hours to perform at an open mic, bro? I'm not gonna lie, that style kind of pisses me off because I'm just sitting there. I done got a little hookah. I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll go on stage like 11. I'm like, all right, 11 cutting it close. But I'm already there, so I was like, I'm gonna just wait the night out. Fuck it. 12:15. Ain't nobody in this bitch. Like, I just performed to the cheers, bro. It was like,
Yeah,
damn.
we get that complaint about the show. And I've had artists come up to me because you know how people are.
Yeah.
They see you alone for a second. They're like, let me chat him up. And I'm like, damn. And somebody comes up to me and they're like, I don't like the fact that you guys have the wheel. Why should I come here and, pay for a ticket for just a chance to perform?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, listen, I totally understand that. But what we're really trying to do with this show as well is really build actual performers, yo. Like, we're bringing in these people who are with the greats. And dog, if you're not trying to pay $15, $20 for the chance to perform, and not only that, the networking in the building is insane.
Nah, I get
Because
that.
it's maybe 100, 120 people max in the building.
But I see, I get that from your side, but from an artist side, I've seen people just stand around, nobody talking to each other. Like,
Oh,
literally.
dog. Let me tell you, dude, the Mad Minds crowd is
I went
not
to,
that. It's not that, bro. I'm telling you, I think we genuinely have one of the best audiences in New Jersey.
Nah, I probably do. I gotta
And
come check it out.
it's nuts.
Because I can't
though.
speak on something I ain't been
Yeah,
to.
dog.
But the one I went to was the Jersey John one. You know Jersey John?
I don't know.
He's a DJ. Pretty popular. But I don't want to make it sound like he ain't nothing. He's pretty popular, man. Shout out to Jersey John. I thought he was known out here, but shout out to Jersey John. It was dope.
Yeah,
he
shout out to
ain't,
Jersey
he,
John,
he, ain't, he ain't pull up to like the end of the night type shit. He followed me though, but you know.
It's hard to really get a good vibe to a show in any place in Jersey.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm-
we've talked about this time in and time out, and that's why I love working with Mad Minds too. And Mad Minds, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't had the greatest history of having it be very inclusive to all artists, bro. Because not only that, this is not just a hip hop open mic.
Yeah, it's for everybody.
And I'm not gonna lie, out of all the open micers who are probably the worst about getting angry about not getting on that stage,
Hip hop.
it's a lot of hip hoppers because they just want to perform. But here's the thing, yo. And here's the thing what I love about the show too that challenges artists, bro. It literally challenges you to stand on your shit. You say you could make a room pay attention to you. You say you are a great performer. People love your music. Number one, don't perform with a backing track. Number one, I don't like that. Some artists do it, whatever. I tell them my opinions on stage. Number two, if you're going up there, you get picked. Now you're performing in somebody who could potentially change your life. Potentially say, oh, your music's fire. It's happened on stage before. It's happened on stage before. And then all of a sudden they're performing, and if you can't in 5 minutes capture a room.
All right, when you said B-Con gonna be there, I'm coming. I'm trying to perform.
Sign up on the
I'm
wheel.
coming. Where you sign up at?
If you buy your tickets online, it'll send you another link that you sign up, and it automatically puts your name on the wheel. We spin the wheel on stage, and everybody basically has like the same chance of getting to perform.
Bro, yeah, I'm pulling up. I want to
Come through. It could happen, and not even just that, dog, dude. And this is some sauce, I guess, that I'm dropping, but it's not really a secret. He's gonna be in the room after we're done. You're not, dude. You're standing closer than D-Boy is right in front of me right now, dog. As soon as the show ends, hey, yo, want to check out my music? Hey, yo, how can I get connected?
I'm
Hey,
gonna
yo,
let
this
you
and
know,
this.
I'm gonna forever call you D-Boy. Like
D-Boy,
I
baby.
love that nickname right now.
D-Boy, man.
That was the one. I ain't gonna hold you. You just got his new name. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fire.
Shorten the dough to D-Boy. Oh, it's on. But nah, I'm gonna come out there, man. I need because I be getting good reviews. Back on my
But that's
performances,
a
so.
big thing, bro. Because I'm just like, I don't want.
And I don't like backtracking either.
Yeah,
I do it though because that's another
It all
thing.
it all comes with different things, but like, listen, I don't put my money where my mouth. I don't not put my money where my mouth is. I don't know if I said that
I know
right.
what you mean.
Because literally, the last show when everybody was talking shit, does Chill know how to perform? Does this and that? Is he even serious about this shit? What makes him qualified to even do this? And trust me, I don't even feel qualified still.
Where these artists be from?
Everywhere, dog. We had people come in from Maryland to be at our show, dog.
Yeah. Sure.
We literally have it on tape, bro. He's like, yo, I live in Maryland. I heard about this show. I've been trying to come month after month. I just happened so to be into the area. And guess what? He got picked to be on stage.
That was dope.
Crazy.
Wait, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, you
What's
get what I'm saying? You might not get picked.
You might not get picked.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody don't get picked.
Dog, we have the show runs. The show runs. Doors open at 6:30, show starts at 7. Sometimes it starts at 7:30, right? Show runs all the way till max 11. We're out of there by 11. Show ends. With the featured acts, because we have about like 4 featured acts. One of them we usually give away on Instagram, be like, yo, you'll have a guaranteed spot to feature your stuff, whatever. We'll do a random pick on Instagram.
How I get that?
We'll probably announce that this week.
That's what I want. I want that. I want
I need to know I'm getting on stage. You crazy as hell.
Listen, that's what I'm saying though, because it's tough. But we have like 30, 40 artists who sign up to try to get picked, right? And only
Is it a
10
cut? That's what about is that a cutoff? Like, do you have a cutoff for how many people can sign up?
Yeah, it's the time we're supposed to end the show, which is around 11.
Oh, people are signing up while they're there?
Nah, you have to sign up before the show starts. We cut off signups when the show starts.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like because that's like unfair to the people who like.
I'm gonna respect it only because y'all definitely said is with a chance to perform.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault you not reading.
Yeah.
Also, let me also say this too. There's no other open mic in Jersey, zero, that is having the professional video team that we have. If you get up on stage,
I give you that. Y'all put on
it's-
a real
Hold on.
show. Like I didn't even know those was open mics.
Dog, this video that you get is going to be posted up online. You're going to have a professional video between us interviewing. You're getting an interview. You're getting a performance. Not only that, the audio from there, dude, our audio, hands down. And I completely give this to Alpha Wave Studios. Shout out to Alpha Wave Studios and the team there. They have the best audio in Jersey.
And would every event be at the same place?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
This is the live podcast is at the same place every month, every first Wednesday of the month.
I'm coming out there. And you said B-Corn gonna be there on the 4th?
B-Corn will be there on the 4th.
I'm coming out there.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like when I get it, when artists get upset when they can't perform. But
Yeah.
dog, there's artists who've come up to me and they're like, bro, like if I went up there, they get up on there and they shit the bed.
Yes.
And I'm like, dog. And they're like, okay, you go up there,
like,
you
yo,
go up
rock
and do
with
it.
me.
You go up and do it.
Like, rock with me.
Rock with me.
Like, the Jersey in the building, man.
Yeah, the building. You know what I'm saying? Rock with me.
Oh, shit.
I'm
The
not
DJ
gonna-
run that back, they ain't hit.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I went up there, I was nervous. Dude, I rented out the tuxedo. I did it the right way. And dog, the whole crowd was crying after I was done performing.
Oh,
They were
shit.
literally in tears, dog. They were shouting my name like, and that was the first time I performed. I even invited my family out there, dog.
Damn.
The first time I performed in 6
Oh,
years.
so you was a featured artist?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
a
I
featured
like
artist.
that. Yeah, use that plug. I ain't mad at you.
So
I
you
respect
was out there wilding like the Carolina wine mixer.
What?
it. Yo, this guy.
What you said to me?
This guy's crazy.
What you call me, Willis?
You was out there wilding like you was at the Carolina wine mixer.
Hell yeah.
He knew what I was talking about. He knew what I was talking about. They said, get down from there. He said, no, see, no,
Yo.
there.
Another thing, I want you to. Can I sample you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, word. I want you. I want you to sing some.
No, you got it, bro.
I want
Whatever
you-
you want, bro. Dude.
Yeah, I want you to sing some. I need I want to make a beat around. Nah, I don't make beats, but I want to get a beat made around. I don't want to get too much on the episode because I don't want to know what you're doing.
Dog, I will just tell you in general, just because it's open to anybody else.
Yeah.
If we're having fun with it, I'm down. I'm not a serious artist.
Word.
I'm the least serious artist.
Me too.
Although I do I have a professional background and I take my vocals seriously.
Yeah.
But I do it for fun. Literally for fun. If I make money off of being an artist and releasing music, dude, it's going to be the biggest meme to me.
I'm up
Because of
$80
You
right
like,
now.
you like Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
so.
yo, you good at it, but it's like, whatever.
Lil Dicky, good at it.
Yeah.
Yo,
but
the
he's-
voice.
But you
thing.
know, but
that's
you know,
how I
he
know you
take
know
it
how
as
to
a-
do your opera shit and the voice.
But you know
ever
he-
thought about doing voice acting? I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. But say what you were saying about Lil Dicky.
Nah, he take it as a joke.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You ever thought about doing voice acting?
Yeah, I've thought about it many times. So if I ever get the
What voices do you know how to do?
I could do a Jar Jar Binks. Y'all know?
I don't know that.
Y'all know who Jar? You
He
know who
probably
Jar
know
Jar
that
Binks
is,
is?
yeah. He
You
probably
know
know that.
You know Star Wars?
Yeah.
You know Jar Jar Binks. Ready? Mr. Omni.
Fuck this nigga.
Mr.
What?
Jar Jar Binks.
Yo.
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Hey, yo, you are one of the most interesting people I have ever met.
One of the most entertaining humans that ever lived.
This is probably one of the first on the podcast. You also the first to bring us a gift. I know you wanted to say you wanted to get that to us on camera. So I wanted to,
Yo, we could do that now.
Yeah, that's greedy.
Yeah, let's do it, dog.
I just want to know what it is. You know what I'm
You
saying?
some bitch ass nigga.
A nigga said he got me a gift.
You know
I'm
what's
trying to see
crazy?
going on.
Is Andy here too? Can we call Andy in here?
And
I get him. I go get him.
then that door thick as hell.
Soundproof. I go get him. I go get him.
Hey yo.
Yeah, dog. What was you kind of saying before we got into this?
Oh no, I was saying like you could do voice acting and stuff like.
Yeah, no,
Let's
voice
do it.
acting would be lit. If y'all
Word.
watching this and you want to get me on some voice acting, word up. Yo, dude, just stand here real quick. I'm going to give them their gifts real quick. I was supposed to be surprised, but I have a little gift for you.
Oh word.
All right,
It
bet.
say wet by is crazy.
So, yeah, I'll just give this to you.
Oh, I would have got up.
Word. This is the first. Clap it up. Clap it up for my man. This is the first on the podcast. We ain't never get no gift. Anybody out there that want to give us gifts though, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all want to make that a regular thing, you know what I'm saying? Want to come up here and give y'all gifts and all that. You know?
So there's one of there each in for you. So you got 2 shot glasses.
Oh, word.
That
Yeah,
are, and all of this stuff is like handmade.
Word.
So yeah, these are made from like people in Peru. Both of these things are from Peru. So it's a little leather cover to the shot
This
glass.
fire.
And if you take out the shot glass, it has the markings of like the Stonehenge in Peru.
Word.
So like everything's supposed to be perfect, 90-degree angles,
This
Incans.
fire.
I got y'all shanks.
Word. I like this.
All right, so check this out. This is supposed to be like, it's. I don't even know what you would use them for. Honestly, you'd put them in a. I use them to put in those pen cups. So I
okay.
have something nice in the pen cups. But actually, the Incans back in Peru, they do like sacrificial. They do sacrifices on people, right? Cut open like their necks, whatever. And so this is supposed to be like a take on a ceremonial knife. And you can feel that, it got some weight to it, you know what I mean? So it's nice. And, the llama is the, official animal of Peru, so... My man's over there, dude, you have no time.
My mom's old boss. Yo, Peruvians are really good at this stuff. Yo, my mom's old boss is Peruvian, and she make mad stuff, like handmade stuff.
Andy, you wanna sit there in between them real quick? This is the first for the podcast, so I just wanna. So Andy, I was thinking about it. Oh, you don't, dude.
Andy said, "My hair's not together, man."
You're gonna get this gift, Andy. You're gonna get this gift, Andy. So I was thinking to myself, I was getting gifts for y'all, and I was like, yo, I want to say thank you and help you guys say thank you too to the person who like helps you do this.
Word.
And like just show love, because this is a big step for y'all. And
Yeah.
y'all, let me tell you, like, I'm super impressed. I'm super happy for y'all.
Word, we
super proud
appreciate
of y'all
that.
to get to this point. So I have this little handmade. It's like you're Latino, so I know you believe in Jesus like a little bit, right? So it's a little I forget, a nativity set. And it's, and
this is the shit that we put under the Christmas tree.
oh yeah, bro. And
Hey, yo.
I got it, yo. Check it out. Check it out. I got it because I was like, yo, this man is opening the doors for you guys.
Oh, word. That's fire. Yeah, that's dope. That's
That's for
dope.
you, my friend.
That's dope. That's dope. Andy acting like he ain't want to get on camera. Hey, yo. Nah, that's dope, man. We appreciate these gifts, bro.
So
Yo.
shout out to you, Andy, dog. I'm sure you're a great guy, and yeah.
Yeah, y'all should link up. Y'all already got good energy, so y'all should link up. And Andy, he be doing all that shit. We supposed to be shooting the video. I don't know when Andy ready to do that.
Trying to dabble into any kind of out there industry, just trying to be a little bit more.
Word up, bro. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, check his pictures out. Andy like
This nigga in this suit look like a public defender.
nah, you ain't going to jail with his suit. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't going to jail. You might get a good deal though. You might get 5 out of that 20.
Your Honor, he said chill. He said.
Hey yo, he said chill.
He said
It's
chill.
crazy. Well, yeah, man, I appreciate these gifts, man. I'm gonna use that
Yeah,
shot
dude,
glass
of course,
tonight. I got some
bro.
Patron in the crib.
Thank you for taking care of my boys, bro. Thank you.
Word. For sure.
Yeah, dude.
Man, fuck Andy.
So I'm screaming. So when you're not at Mad Minds, when you're not at work, who are you?
Family man.
Word.
Family man. Through and through, man. Family man, and my family is extended past just the people who are immediately related to me. Man, I got some friends who are family, bro, and I'm always, to be honest, bro, that's the stuff I'd be worried most about, yo. Like I have this inner group of friends
Word.
who are just like always looking after me, always care for me, and it's taken a lot to get to this point. You know,
Word.
just having people around you that you trust with your life, that you're not questioning. You know what I mean? And sometimes those people even change and interchange as well.
Yeah.
But outside of this, man, like I love spending time with my niece.
Word.
My brand new niece. I think she's 3 months old now.
Oh,
you know,
word.
and then my other niece, she's 3, gonna be turning 4.
Okay.
Seeing her grow up, being around in her life, is one of the most important things to me. Trying to have a better relationship with my sister, my father, my brother-in-law, and just trying to be a good friend to like my best friends, you know. Because I always worry. I'm like, dog. I'm like so caught up in this Mad Mind stuff. I'm so caught up in like being on these podcasts and doing these interviews, wearing my suit, you know, editing, posting on more stuff on Instagram, more. And all of a sudden I forget. I'm like, damn, I have these people who love me no matter what I do. If I dropped everything, I just want to be full-time barista. And they see me the same. You know?
Dope. That's dope.
So that's who I am outside of my mind. Well, that's all I care about.
Word.
Anything else is just fun, shits and giggles. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. That's dope. It's always good to have good energy. Word.
Hey, yo, it will be an honor, right? It'll be an honor for me if you sit right there when this over, look into that camera and record a Feel Good Friday.
Oh, wow, this is on the spot. That's crazy. I'm down. Why not?
I send you the footage. I know you do that zoom in shit. You ain't gonna be that. It's kind of zoomed in, but you just gonna have to bring it in closer and closer. But I appreciate that if you shoot that shit here.
Yeah, that'd
like
be
soon
dope.
as we wrap this up, before we transform anything, you just go right into it. Like you just sit there and do that shit.
It's funny too because I haven't posted up a Feel Good Friday in almost a month.
I know. Them shits is hilarious, son. It be the shit he be doing. Like this nigga went down the kid slide once. Like,
Hey, yo, word.
and was just sitting there. And he'd tell a bunch of jokes, and then he'd be like, the quote of the day, they'd do the quote, and then he'd be like, this Ayo Chill, and this Feel Good Fridays. Like that.
shit.
That's how the video.
Right.
But he used to do it every single Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope to bring it back.
I did it every single Friday. Didn't miss one for a year. At least a week. I never missed a week for a year. But sometimes it'd be Feel Good Saturday, Sundays.
Oh shit, word.
A man just gets busy on a Friday, bro.
That's fine.
Working on that. Yeah, dude.
All right, so I gotta I know you back working. I know you do the pod, right? So, what's next for you? Like, what do you want next for you?
To be honest, I feel like I'm very satisfied right now with the amount of art I'm putting out. I think what's next for me, seriously, is just finding the financial footing to be stable. You know, even at this coffee shop, it's not giving me enough to feel stable. It's keeping me enough to have my chin above the water. You know, so it's finding that right person to work with, that right company to work with, to be like, yo, if y'all support me, y'all are gonna see this flourish. That's really the next step. Because man, like I'm a happy dude.
Right.
I'm happy, bro. I get to see my family. I'm blessed to see my family every day. You know, like I'm blessed to have a great set of people around me. But now it's just like, all right, all that being said, that's great. How is this art going to make a financial impact in my life as well? Because if I have that, dog, you know Ayo Chill's going to the moon, dog. Once I have that, and even if it's just enough to just pay my bills, and so I don't have to worry about stuff, bro, because I'm constantly worried right now, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm low key.
we on the same
I admit
page,
it.
bro.
I be scared sometimes, dog.
We on the same
'Cause I'm
page,
just
bro.
like, how even on the drive here, bro, it crosses my mind, dog. Because if I was completely honest about how much money I have in my debit card right now, dog, like, you know, it's just like, and I just be thinking, I'm
got
like,
no money on my debit card.
I'm running off IOUs, nigga.
Oh, you feel me?
Yeah.
yeah, I be thinking, I'm
And
like,
I ain't
yo,
ashamed to admit it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell you straight up, I ain't got it.
Yeah,
It might look good. Like, look how you dress mad nice. Somebody see you, he probably got a lot of money, bro. I ain't got it, bro.
But
Cash App overdrawn.
this may be a better answer to you. This is the next step. The suits, the performing, the like really letting people know who Ayo Chill is, because for all this time, I've really been giving people the spotlight, and I will continue to give artists and people in New Jersey the spotlight. But in order for me to have like my piece of the cake too, people need to know what I actually bring to the table. You know, as an interviewer, as an artist, as a person, as a personality. You know, that's really the big next step. And whoever is the partner, future, watching this podcast, being like, "Who is Ayo Chill? Why should I work with them?" This is why you should work with me, dog.
That's a fact.
This is what's going to be the next step of bringing the future of what Jersey will be in 20, 30 years, you know, and hopefully traveling the country doing this stuff too. So, yeah, dude, it's on the way. I just don't know when it's gonna hit. I don't know when it's gonna hit, but I know it's on the way. I have faith in that.
Now, I know you do opera. You like R&B music too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I just want to can you sing R&B music?
Through drought and famine.
He's singing
Yeah,
that shit though.
You saying
Don't
you sing a little.
singing that shit. Me.
You into R&B music.
Yeah, dude, I'll sing any genre. I think R&B is a little bit hard, just because you really need to get that soulfulness, right? So that sometimes is like you have to be in that community heavy, and the community I grew up with was classical people, and I think that's why my classical music comes so forward, and it's like, yo, this man got this. R&B music, I could definitely sing that too. I love R&B music.
Yeah.
Shit. Daniel Caesar.
You singing that shit? I know what you're
Bro,
saying.
that's my joint right there.
I was about to put it on and make him perform.
SZA's great.
That's my girl.
Yeah, we just seen her in concert. Shit was fire. Damn, I was about to ask you a question. Oh, so I know you said you was giving the spotlight. Like, you probably not tired of giving the spotlight to other people, but you're trying to more so put it on you now. What do you want people to know you for now?
I've really been trying to promote this hosting gig, man. Like, if you have an event and you want the best host, call me up, dog. Whether it's the host for a get together, or like, you know, a dinner, even like a dinner for like, you know, like, I don't even know, like, I don't want to say politicians, but like, you know, there's different like nonprofits that hold these dinners, these banquets all around New Jersey. It's like, oh, we need a host. Yo, call me up, yo.
Word.
Like, I could host any show that you got, do it with a smile, and be there. Even like, you know, I told you I was doing the things for the soccer, the new soccer company.
Yeah.
Shout out Youth Skills Champ. It's a tournament for kids 3 to 6. It's a 1v1 tournament. They're absolutely incredible, and they're like, hey, we know your skills in hosting. Can you host this for kids?
And what's your fee?
I can't. That's between.
Shit varies.
Nah, it definitely varies depending on the clients, and I can work with budgets for people who are up and starting, because I've been in that position as well. But it's definitely different now than it was, you know, 4 years ago when I wasn't doing this.
Word. You still got the Black Magic camera?
So what?
Still got the Black Magic camera?
Black Magic, shout out Black Magic, bro. Please sponsor me, you know. What are y'all doing? I shout y'all all the time.
Facts.
It's the first time I shot them out.
He said Black Magic, get yours. Nah, I'm the same way. I got all this rude shit and I never shot him out.
But yeah,
They ain't trying to sponsor nobody.
Like, if we shot him out, they'll see it. Like, everything is shot on Rude.
Road be sponsoring a lot of people who are just like doing like engineering videos. I see. Like when I look up stuff and I look up the stats of a mic, they're like, yo, this is sponsored by Rode. I was like, of course it's sponsored by Rode. This is their microphone, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
when you-
Please, bro, please sponsor us. I'm tired of buying y'all shit. Please sponsor us, please.
Shit expensive, Rude.
Word up.
Yo, sponsor my boys, yo.
Please, man. Road, if you see this, baby. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
Holla at
man,
me.
that's really what I want to be known for, is like being a host. And I think like I'm not. It sounds weird when I say like I'm trying to sell my personality, but it's just that I can do multiple things. I hosted a Connect 4 tournament with my boy AK-40 Devin out in the Patriot Lounge in Stony Point. I dressed up as a referee and I hosted and like refed this Connect 4 tournament, bro.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna lie, the turnout was pretty bad. Probably like one of my lowest turnouts for anything. And then we had sold 16 tickets total, maybe, right? And like I think 90% of those were artists who are already there performing and participating in the tournament. You know? But dog, I'm not gonna hold you. I think that was my best hosting gig ever. People
wow.
were laughing, people were engaged. So many people came up to me after the show and they're like, dog, that was hilarious. I was paying attention the whole time. And that's the job as a host, to entertain and like make sure people are engaged. So that's really it. You know what I mean? Even hosting up on Mad Minds, that's the greatest. Hosting these soccer kids, it's great. So that, and just the personality too, because you know you see my characters. I did Big Tank.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
For sure. You definitely got those.
We might have another one on June 4th, low key.
Oh, word?
Low key. I can't.
I'm
I can't
popping out,
spoil it.
man. I'm popping out, man.
I can't spoil it, but I might.
I
Not
can't
be
pay
Ayo
to be a
Chill.
feature artist, man. I'm trying. You know what I mean, I'll pay a little extra. You know.
Listen,
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
we're
bro.
very fair, but
Nah, I respect it, bro. I respect the business. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be out
appreciate
there. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna be out there though. I'm gonna make my way.
Because you got to perform, I'm going to close this one out.
I bet.
All right. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Yo, y'all already know what it is. It's Beto, aka Ayo Chill. You can find me on all platforms at Ayo Chill Studios. I follow the podcast as well, Ayo Chill Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you find your podcast. You can also buy my merch at ayochill.com if you want to help support me. You can also make donations there if you want. I'm not telling you to, but if you want to, and support the New Jersey movement, definitely do that. Yo, y'all make me laugh all the time, bro. Do that. You know, matter of fact, donate, bro. I'm serving coffee. I'm serving coffee, bro. I got into latte art, dog. I be making latte art. This is what the people are doing to me, bro.
I'm done.
Support, please. Buy tickets to the Mad Mind Show every first Wednesday of the month at Alpha Wave Studios in Whippany, New Jersey. Check out MadMindsTakeover.com for the next Mad Minds Takeover.
I ain't gonna
We're
lie.
supporting artists. We're doing everything, and yeah, that's what I got.
I ain't gonna lie. You and my man on Hot 97 got the battle, man. Yeah. He said, I'm God to get you a car. He said, we can't get you a car. God couldn't get you a car.
Man. But yeah, dude, support, bro. It's all about New Jersey. It's about the community. You all know my spiel. Community, culture, music, uplifting it in New Jersey through art. That's what Ayo Chill is all about. And yeah, dog. I
And
say
a lot
thank
of-
you so
and-
much
and-
to you guys.
No problem.
For having me.
No problem, we appreciate you for
You guys are
coming, bro.
amazing. Congratulations on upgrading everything and doing what
Likewise.
you guys do. You guys are hilarious. Your personalities are incredible. And
Appreciate
yeah,
you,
dog.
bro.
Much love always, yo. What?
Yeah. You know,
Thank you.
it's always a spot for you here, man. Just pull
Thank
up.
you,
know.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah, Beto. He sell drugs when he wear that suit. A lot of y'all niggas don't know
Hey,
that.
yo.
A lot of y'all niggas don't wear that shit. When I walked into the car, when I walked into the car, I was looking for him, right? Because I'm like,
crying.
nah, because I couldn't find him. Like
Yeah.
he was on his phone, so that's all I heard was "Come on, stay baby."
Hey, yo.
Come on. I said, why the fuck I hear Narcos? He
Why I
gonna
hear
do,
Narcos
he,
is
like, he
crazy.
gonna do one of these. Oh, hey.
Oh, he said, oh, it's you.
Oh, senor, I'm right here.
But thank you, man, for coming through here, rocking
thank
out
you
with
so
us,
much.
chilling with us. I mean, we glad you vibed out. You had a good time and you laughed with us.
Sick, yo. Thank you guys.
Before we get out of here.
And you for Jersey.
Facts.
And we for Jersey.
Shout out Jersey.
Because, you know, last time somebody said there's no podcasters that put on for New Jersey.
Crazy.
Yo,
Crazy.
shout out the I Don't Care What You Think podcast, yo.
Oh, damn.
What are you doing if you're not
We don't
watching,
even
bro?
need to drop-
This is Ayo Chill. This is I Don't Care What You Think, because I don't care what you think. Let's go.
Yo, usually,
Subscribe.
Yo, usually,
Like, comment.
usually I would say niggas be overdoing it, bro. You killed that shit. But before we get out of here, are you a content creator? Do you edit videos? Do you make music? Well, look up MacBook_pros_ATL if you need everything to provide you or for you to provide content to your audience. This is I Don't Care What You Think podcast /network. We are sponsored by MacBook_pros_ATL. Thank you.
I sip, I roll my weed up. Niggas trip, but they can't see us. Big plays when I'm on top now. I got this, kick your feet up. Watch how I double up now. It's gonna cost 10 to see.